It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lions and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result. Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The Lions called their first timeout. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams. They showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense going to take over now for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And taken in by Shakir. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, Shakir. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. This one on target to Olave. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, New Orleans. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Lions first down. They'll look to throw again. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's got it at about the 8. He is in. Touchdown, Lions.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Agnew on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Olave is the motion man. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So that'll bring up 4th down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. So a very tight first half, a 1-point game here at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 27-13 was the final. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. 2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. The Raiders trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the 2nd half.
Certainly,
and for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
More of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in, and it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here as just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that. They're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to have 1st down yardage. Tackle made at about the 27. He'll drop to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their 1st sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Agnew on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. 3rd and a yard. A run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down. The Lions call their first timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Agnew on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Saints going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's first and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.